Go.
Hi! I am Will.
And I am Zach. Today we are going to be making our first FX tutorial. We are building the Jagdpanther. I'll hand it over to Will.
Hi. This is a Jagdpanther. It's called the Jagdpanther because it had jagged heels and feet. It has very jagged feet. That's why it's called a Jagdpanther, because it fought through snow and ice. And it hates snow and ice. Don't forget that. Okay, so now we will start with protection. Don't ever forget your protection when building a Revell model. Protection starts with armour. Don't forget your armour. Armour's on. Don't forget your helmet, because you might get a sore head.
From all that thinking.
No more sore head for you, mister. Oh, Mum, I haven't got a sore head anymore because you're wearing a hat. Right, we start off with the model. We're going to start building the model. Here we go. We got the instructions for the model here. It's a Revell SDKFZ 173 Jagdpanther. It's a very jagged panther. Be careful of your... Instructions of the girls. Yum, yum, yum. We start off with instructions number 1. We get the tank bit and pull it off. Use scissors because it will be beneficial for you. We get the wheels. We got a lot of wheels. Wheels doesn't matter. Get the gun. Right.
Most important part.
The best. You don't kill Russians without guns.
No offense to any Russians watching.
Have you got the straw?
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Any Russians watching? Guns don't kill people. Russians do. Alright, so you get the gun. You get the gun end. This is called S86 44mm projectile rifle. and it shoots a blue and long way. Don't you even think about that. So you have to get the glue and you drip it on. If you get one on the fingers, don't worry about it, because you can always put your fingers on the glue like this, and it's fine. And then you stick it on the tank like this. And it doesn't matter where really, because guns can shoot wherever they want.
Warning to kids: don't sniff the glue.
Right, and stick it on like this. Get it on, mate.
Stick it on.
I can't get it on. I will pause it here.
That's funny.
Hang on, we'll pause it. Oh mate, I can't get it. How the fuck do you put this on? I don't know how to put it on. I should read the instructions, really.
Leave this in.
Right. To start off with, you should always read the instructions. Start with number 1. 24. Start with number 24. Always start with number 24. Get the top.
Because that's how many hours are in a day.
Wait, where's the top? Here's the top. Start the top. Always start with the top. Don't ever start with the bottom, because the bottom is where poo comes out. And you don't want poo to come out of the bottom, because that will smell very nice. That's how you start with the top. The Russians just hit him. The Russians hit him from the side. The Russians hit it from the side. The Russians just shot it. Alright, so you have to
You can make your own puzzles.
Start with gluing the slide onto your own tank. If it comes to the side on it already, then you have skipped. And it's fine. It's a lot easier to make. But my tank came without the slide on. Okay, so as soon as the slide is stuck on, you have to get the tracks. This is a track. You have to find the track bits. And this is a track bit. In war, don't ever forget your track bit. You have to glue the whole of the track bit on. Like this. Glue, 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 glue. Drink some alcohol. Can't drink it. And then you have to glue it more. Glue, 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 glue. And you have to stick the track bit to the side. Don't rush it, okay? Because the track's the most important part. So make sure it sticks on, okay? Make sure the track sticks on. As soon as you feel it holding, start holding. As soon as you feel it holding though, let go, because you don't want to hold it too long, because it will ruin the model and it will melt the plastic on the other side, which will create a whole effect of hate. Here we go, it's holding. Alright, we're going to leave that till later, and then we put the other tracks on, okay? We'll leave that till later. And now, we flick to page... we'll flick to the last page. We'll go to the last page, because we've pretty much done the tank already. We get the other track. This is the track. And we'll get our tank piece. Right, see? It's not, oh.
It didn't hold.
Right, it wasn't the right piece, anyway. It wasn't the right piece, don't worry about it. It was, now we fix this bit to this side. It's holding really well. Then we have to, as soon as it holds, just drip some glue on it, on the top. Don't worry about the normal bits. As soon as it glues, put it there, because we're going to build now. We're going to do the underbelly. The underbelly is the main part of the tank, because
where the people sit.
As soon as the thing gets hit from RPGs, for example, the Taliban, this part of the tank will protect the tank, the crew of the tank. This part of the tank will protect the crew. 1947.
Times.
1947. Alright, historicalism. How many times does 64 divide into a bed cover?
I don't know. How many times does 64 divide into a bed cover, Will?
Okay, and you get this bit, and you have to just pull it off. That's what you have to do. And you get another bit, and you have to pull it off. And then you find your tank. Oh shit. And you find this bit of the tank, and you have to stick them on here. Okay? Alright, you should stick this bit on the tank here. 97% less accuracy. So I wouldn't recommend it, but I'm doing it just to help you out. 97% accuracy. But in the war, in 1942, there was 97% accuracy from Montgomery's tanks and the German tanks. Schnitzel did not enjoy the Sherman, and that is a fact. Schnitzel did not enjoy a Sherman. if you don't compare Schnitzel to a Sherman, then you don't compare Schnitzel to Hitler. And you don't like Hitler, do you? No, you don't. If you enjoy, okay, on the tank. There's the bottom of the tank. You have to stick the gun on. I brought it to the gun earlier. Here we go. There we go. The tracks are stuck on now. We've left it a good 10 minutes. The tracks are stuck on, which is great. Which is an absolute brilliant feeling, because we can now stick the guns on, which will be...
The guns are always the best part, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Oh, guns, best part. And these Panther guns can kill a good 10 men at once. They were brought in the 1911 campaign against the Spanish Armada, and they destroyed a good 312 ships. 312 ships Hitler's tanks killed. So,
Will, do you think they could kill a deer from at least 45 yards away?
I don't know. We have to... I don't know. Because if we... it's a close call. Honestly, Zach, it's a close call. How do you feel about that?
I don't know, because deers are quite meaty. They're quite meaty animals, aren't they? So you don't know how far the bullet will go in and whether it will penetrate far enough through all that fat and muscle.
Zach, next we're going to put the tracks on, mate.
That's a good idea.
Right, big glue. Right, the tracks. There'll be specific placements for the tracks. So there'll be holes on. Obviously, you'll see the holes. So you have to get the tracks and you have to put it on like this. If it doesn't fit on, don't worry about it, because... Oh shit, I'm meant to go on first. These tracks have got to go on the side. This is the first tank to have no wheels which rotate the tracks.
It was a hover tank.
It was the first ever hover tank for the German economy, which is why Germany lost the war.
Spent too much money on hover
there
tanks.
There was 14,000 tanks of this kind. 14,000 tanks of this kind produced during 1939 and 1944. So, okay, and now, right, we get the glue. This is original Marlborough Riddle. This original Riddle glue with a squeezy needle top.
Perfect for
all your sticking needs. And we're gonna stick the top on. You have to get the glue, and when you smudge it, don't pretend you are smudging paint, for example. So you give it a good squeeze at the end.
Give us an example of the of the technique.
You give it a great squeeze at the end. Ooh, great squeeze. You give it a great squeeze at the end. A nice even balance of glue to glue balance. But don't overdo it, because you don't want to make the glue too sticky. Because too sticky glue, what does it mean? What does it mean, audience? It means you get a shit model. It does mean that, but don't swear, because it's bad. Live TV, you're shit. Alright, so you get this. Get on there. Hold it for 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, 5 minutes. And then you have to get the other side of the tracks. Big tracks here.
Great progression on the model. Here's a update.
Tiger tank. Here we go. Panther 6. Great Panther 6. Alright, can we get a quick walkthrough, please?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. So we've gone. Shit.
From having no tank to having at least a shell.
Alright, it's gone. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need it anyway. Hate tracks.
Wait, have you got another one?
Yeah, stick it on. Hey, hey! Stick it on. It's not on, mate. I'm losing.
That one's got glue. We don't want the glue.
I'm losing everything. I want glue on. That's what I need. Shit, glue on. Did you stop the camera?
I can't stop. No, because we can just cut.
No,
we can just cut it out,
yeah,
can't we?
Alright, okay, come on. Here we go. So we've got 2 tracks on. We've got the right side track. Here we go on the side, which obviously did it sideways, right. I've got the left side track, which obviously did it right ways, left, right, red, white, 69er. Okay, and now we're creating. We'll leave that a minute because it has to dry. Because obviously tanks. Go to the tank factory. You think you can build a tank 20 minutes? They have to dry. Don't you ever think about them not drying because you are stupid. You right? Yeah. Hi. Mordor. Nodor. Gondor. Anyway, we'll build the cannon now. Mate, where's the cannon? Why is there 2 cannons? We'll build the cannon now.
Front cannon.
We'll build the front cannon. What's that? Glue.
It's
lots
got
of glue.
No, because the cannon's got a next door neighbour.
There's not. Here we go. Number 2 cannon. This is it. It's a big gun. It's a 42mm, which could destroy any armour from the American Army. Literally, plaster. American Army.
Like a knife through butter.
More like American butter tanks. American butter tanks. They were. Didn't the Germans used to say that?
Yeah.
It was in German.
American butter tanks.
They used to say, was it in American? Say it.
American butter tanks.
In German, American butter tanks. And then it was big. It was big in Germany. So here we go. We stick this on. Big stick. We get the guns. Here we go. Big guns. Big guns here. Big guns here. Big guns here.
Best part of the model.
That's a leg. That's a leg of lamb.
Oh. There goes the cannon.
Right, let's go, mate. It might go in a bit.
Finding the pieces you lop off is part of the fun of making models.
I've done it.
It went in the bin. It wants to go home.
Okay, so that's how much German represented their army. It literally got thrown away, but they didn't mean it because it was a strong army. But due to their finances and due to the lack of resources, it wasn't worth building this kind of tank because, I mean, it was a strong tank, but
it
wasn't worth building it because the war was nearly over when they were building the SGC-46, and it affected them largely because the Air Force was obviously a bigger gain for the army, for the German army, but shit, I lost it again. I dropped it.
Are you there?
No. Mate, find it. We can't carry on a video about it. Found it! So yeah, the Air Force was difficult, but they pulled in this gun. The 48mm anti-tank cannon, and it really did tear stuff up. The army were very scared of it. The American army, that is, not the British army, because the British army didn't even. The British army were fighting, but it was a.
They had no fear.
It was like a walls of barrenness times, and it was very difficult. So now I'm going to stick the 47mm tank gun to 47mm tank gun
Holder.
Tank gun holder. You might see a lot of glue there, but it's due to the fact that
It's to emulate the damage.
Okay, so to finish your model off, all you have to do is simply put the gun in. The tracks are here, so they made it easy, so they're all in line. So you put them on, big click.
25.
Yep, 25. You put them on the top, and then any spare track which needs to be done is done. There we go.
All finished.
And that is the Jagdpanther 486.
Hope you enjoyed our video. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Subscribe. Love you. Bye.